Hey y'all, I hope you're having a great day investing with God. I wanted to let you know today I went to it's called Ceed business, and they were doing strategies for debt reduction and management. And there was so much good information talking about good credit versus negative credit. You want to read and understand your credit report, make written inquiries on items you believe are incorrect. More than 30% on credit, you want to have less than 30% of utilization. Some people even say 20%. Owed and unpaid debt, try to work and settle with the seller. Settle rather than just letting it get unpaid. Remember, bankruptcy can last for 7 years, so try to avoid that at all costs. Credit limit, we said stay 30% under. So if it's 10,000, you want to stay under 3,000, maybe even 2,500. There was this data universal numbering, Dunn's number. I'm gonna have to do some more investigation on that. There's the 5 C's of credit. There's character is a very big thing. It's a very big thing. If you have good character, if they see that you're trustworthy, that's gonna go a long ways. Bank lending equals business personal income. I don't know what I wrote there. Bank lending equals, they want to look at, when they're looking for bank lenders, they're looking for business, personal income, your credit score, a little bit less on collateral now. It's more like the credit score is what he was saying. You want to look at your report regularly. Some people even put a block up there, but remember to unblock it when you're going to do something. If it's like a third party, he kind of was like shying away from third party. He was like, he didn't really think it was the best thing, because then you're paying all this money for a third party who's promising things that may not even be true. They may give you tips and things like that, but if they're promising to get rid of all your debt and stuff, it's probably not a good company to work with. You want to have everything in writing. So if you say, hey, I'm gonna go with this I'm going to settle with this seller, you want to make sure it's in written. Everything needs to be written down, just like in nursing. If it wasn't charted, it wasn't done. Okay. He talked about how there's a lot of people who are going to college for the past years now, and student loan is more than credit card debt in America, and that there needs to be more education on that. And people need to make sure that when they're leaving these universities and stuff, they need to educate people and say, hey, do you think that are you going to be able to find a job that's going to be able to pay off this credit card debt? Like, don't just, Debt payments divided by monthly income equals percentage. So example, $900 divided by 3,000 equals 30%. Shop for a lender like you do a car, a house. Compare terms. Don't be afraid just because it's an institution or a lender. I mean, they're wanting to lend their money out to you. They're looking for people with good character and credibility and things like that. So look at the loan terms, the interest rates. The interest rates is really big, because we talked about that, how interest rates can really make a difference. Payment amount, any hidden clauses in the fine print. With everything is negotiable, so you can negotiate with the lender. And shop around. Not everybody likes to shop at Walmart. Not everybody likes to shop at what's another Food Line. So you shop around and see which one works for you. Credit cards can be very good if they're used in the right way, and keeping a low balance or paying the full amount and just having it for emergencies can be great. Concentrate on what you need, not what you want, okay? LendingTree.com can be a way to consolidate. You can also go to your bank and you can ask about consolidation. You want to know the terms, though. You want to know the fine print. You want to know if there's going to be a penalty on payments. You want to know if there's what the late payments look like. You want to know all these things. He advised to try to get rid of credit cards. But, you know, I have seen some people like, what is his name? Smitty the Goat. He's someone that was introduced, and he leverages credit cards very, very well. So if you can leverage it and be wise with the credit cards, you know, I think it could be a good thing. But you've got to have discipline, okay? Just like a vehicle, you're not going to buy it based on the payment. You want to look at the term. You know, you shouldn't be paying like over 7-8 years when a vehicle only lasts like 10 years. Like, you know, look at these terms, look and negotiate. Don't, just because it's an offer doesn't mean it's the best offer, okay? Decide on your desired long-term goals in your long term. Consider interest rates. The interest is the cost of using that money. The principal is the amount that you borrowed. Be reputable, and also look for reputable lenders, okay? You know, if there's someone that has hidden fees or clauses in there, or, you know, things that are just not good, they might not be a reputable lender or someone that you even want to work with. There's some free programs that helps businesses get started. Verizon has a lot of free programs. Look at your small business things in your city, like maybe at the college, the university, the technical schools. Digital readiness, she said there's a lot of things on that. QuickBooks, they'll teach you how to do taxes, and bookkeeping classes for free. So these are just some of the things that I got from out of the class that I went to today. And I hope that y'all have a happy day investing and get the most out of your money and make your money work for you. Happy day investing with God. Be blessed.